Hey Goldie, what's on today's to-do list?
Why, it's match day, Dave. Are you hoping for a full house tonight?
Not too fast. As long as we sell all the tickets. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care if you come down here.
We make more money from the tourists here, so I don't care if you come down here.
Nathan Bellevicker's got a boy for the night. His ex-missus says you better treat her kiddie right. Buys a kid a ticket and a burger and a Sprite. Got a train home, 200 Nicolai.
Cause I don't care, I don't care, I don't care if you come down here. Cause you make more money from the tourists here, so we don't give a monkeys if you come down here.
Stop from man a pocket, took a bully in the water. Never lost a rumble, but it can't get sore. Climbs more stairs than it did before. What's his old seat, then he's got to pay more.
Cause I don't care, I don't care, I don't care if you come down here. Cause you make more money for the tourists here, so we don't give a monkeys if you come down here.
The cabbie only goes to football with his wife. He did it as a kid and he's done it all his life. But he don't get a winter fuel allowance anymore. So he's gonna sell his ticket to a bloke for Singapore.
I don't care, I don't care, I don't care if you come down here. Cause you make more money for the tourists here, but we don't give a monkeys if you're here next year. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care if you come down here. Cause you make more money for the tourists here, and I don't care if you come down here.
Hello everyone, welcome to Claret and Booze, the Watchalong, second consecutive Premier League game. We're going to get into it. We've got 15 minutes before kick-off, but before we do, as always, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and don't forget drop a like on the video. I've got a good stream tonight, so I should be uninterrupted. Well, it's fine at the moment, so hopefully so. And I've got a spot on the end of my nose. Yeah, before you all start taking the piss out of me, calling me Rudolph, I know I've got a spot. Okay, I haven't even bothered uploading the team sheet because I've just seen it and I've had my little tantrum off screen. You know what's happened. Jedward's been reunited. We could have called it. No Pots, still no Pots. But I'm going to put up, if I've still got it, there it is. That's the lineup from last week, and it's exactly the fucking same, except he switched out Rodriguez for Souček. So he's doing nothing different. I'm assuming that because he's conceded the fact that he's got a goalkeeper that can't command his box, and he's got 3 centre-backs that can't command, the air. They're not aerially dominant. That maybe we need the height of Souček in there. Although I don't think that Chelsea are going to be playing many long balls. It's not their style. It's not what they do. They're going to be playing on the floor, which is not really where you want Souček, is it? Souček and Prowse under pressure. But yeah, we shall see. We know it's going to be probably, I imagine, like a 5-4-1. I don't think the wing-backs are going to be getting up the pitch very often tonight. I think they're going to be pegged back. If anyone saw the tactical breakdown from Gio on Hammer's chat earlier on, he kind of explained what I've been saying for a while, which is this system is, it's wrong by default. People, we pack the middle of the park. People are just going to go around the outside of us. There's space on the outside. That's where we're going to get hit. But let's get that off anyway. I know that's not today's lineup. So, yeah, how are you all feeling today anyway? I've been going through a mixture of emotions. I suppose we'll touch on Potter's press conference. We saw that. That's quite possibly, for anyone that hasn't seen it, don't go and watch it because you'll just get wound up. It's quite possibly his most irritating and deluded press conference yet. According to him, we were absolutely fine. Perfect almost up until 65 minutes when they just scored from nothing. It wasn't like I was on stream saying for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes before they scored, they're going to score. They're growing into the game here. You could see what they was doing. But no, according to him, it was a header from heaven. A 40-yard pass that found its way in between 2 centre-backs and a forwards leaning backwards, and then a header from heaven, and goals change games. They change games, he took no accountability for anything, for his selection, for his tactics, for his arsehole falling out with those substitutions where we completely lost our shape. He was really narky as per usual. I don't know how he's going to be that's game day 1. Honestly, this bloke, I'm not a fan. I think he's condescending. I think he feels like he's He's got an air of superiority about him, but it's not well earned. And the fact of the matter is, we're seeing it now. So Alvarez is gone. I haven't spoken about this because I'm fuming about it. Still fuming about it now. So I've not made a video since because, like before the Sunderland game, I didn't want to have a moan up the day before the game. So I took Thursday off. But I am pissed off with it. It's pathetic to loan him out. Absolutely pathetic. Regardless what you think of Alvarez, whether you think he's a great player or not, to loan him out in our current situation, when you look at the options that we've got, I mean, the bench looks terrible. So I just don't know what they're doing. I know we're linked with an abundance of players again, but have a look at the profiles of all these players. They're all different. There is no strategy to what we're doing. There's not. They're all different profiles. I mean, you had in that list that Sean Whitstone published, you had like Conor Gallagher and Smith Rowe and just all different players. What will happen is we'll sign a player which will basically be the player that we can get for best value or best monetary gain personally to Sullivan. And it will be promoted as a Potter signing, this, that, the other. Well, I know for a fact there's 3 or 4 in there that are nothing to do with him. Absolutely nothing to do with him. I don't know which ones are, if I'm honest. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Hermansen has a bit of a nightmare tonight, the one thing he did say in the press conference, which is no surprise, is to see Hermansen playing, because he did say in the press conference that Hermansen's going to play. He was quite defiant about that. So it looks like this guy, even if he has a mare today and he has a mare next week and a week after, he's going to play. He's going to play him. I think he's got to, though, because Sullivan will hold this one against him. We know that he apparently fought for him because we had John Victor lined up and Potter and his team have obviously gone in and said, no, this is my man. You know, and then you had John Victor, 6'6", absolute beast, expert shot stopper that dominates his box and barks at his defenders. Could have had him for 8 million. So he's got this has got to work, and I hope that it does. All I've seen of Hermansen is when we played him, and we had 2 shots on goal and scored 2 goals, and that debut. That's it. That's all I've seen of him. I ain't impressed. I hope it gets better. I hope it does. But we shall see. We shall see. With regards to this game, look, the odds are we're going to get absolutely walloped. Let's be honest with ourselves. However, this is a London derby, and this is football. It's not binary. You know, funny things can happen. We've seen these games before where we've been completely outplayed. You know, other teams have been entirely dominant. They've peppered our goal. They've not scored, and then we've gone on. We've had a breakaway down the other end, and we've managed to get a goal. Now, in this game, because we are playing against a far superior team, in this instance. I haven't said that. I think we was playing against a superior team the other day. But we are playing against it's not even in question, you know. So I would take a shithouse. I'll take a win by any means necessary in this one. Because, as I've spoken about all week, when you look at that fixture list, you've got to take points wherever and however you can get them if you're West Ham at the moment. None of us truly want to get relegated. If we got relegated, I'd embrace it. And there's parts of being in the Championship that I would probably prefer. I.e., you haven't got fucking Monday night football. You ain't got Friday night football. You ain't got stupid kickoff times on Saturdays and Sundays. You'd be back to more conventional football. There'd be no VAR. And all this bollocks that we're seeing at the moment with this TV schedule. You wouldn't have to cope with that. And we might actually win something. We might actually have a good season where we're not just cannon fodder for a year. You know, which could be good. So if we got relegated, I'd embrace it. But do I want West Ham to get relegated? No. I don't want us to get relegated. I don't want to go through a season, another 37 games of just watching us getting absolutely embarrassed, like we don't belong. Nobody wants that. Yeah, like I said, my prediction is a logical one. I think 4 or 5. I'm going to go for 5. I think it's going to be Chelsea 5, West Ham 0. But, as I said before my prediction, it's a funny old game. It is. And things don't always go like that, you know. The team that are in the ascendancy. And also, a couple of Chelsea previews that I've watched, you never know what sort of Chelsea you're going to get. They don't always start well. They tend to finish well. So, we shall see. I don't know. I'm concerned because we just haven't got any characters in that team anymore. There's no character there. There's not. Alvarez is gone. He would have been great to have had in that midfield, just to have people kicking people up in the air. I mean, people call him a liability. That player that we're linked with from Monaco, he got more yellow cards than... He's apparently he gets a yellow card every 3 games. That 21-year-old from Monaco. So at least the people that were moaning about Alvarez being a liability are going to have something new to moan about now. I've also seen people celebrating Alvarez going as well, which is completely disgusting. It really is. You hear anything from any of anyone close to the club or any team members, they'll say what an amazing professional he is, what a hard worker he is. He was never really given a good platform to succeed here, and it's a complete waste, like so many others. You know? So it's a shame. I mean, the only thing is, look, he ain't gone yet. Fenerbahce might not sign him. They've got an option. So we could see him back here. I'd love to see him back. But, you know, we're not going to be seeing that this season. I'm just a little bit befuddled with it all. I don't know what's going on. How many days left now? What is it, 9? Is it 9 days left now till the window closes? I don't think there's anything's any closer. They're testing the waters still. They're putting bids in. I mean, Romano got involved in that one with the Monaco player, but look, let's face it, Romano ain't getting them all right. You know, our ITKs definitely ain't fucking getting them all right this year. You know, I mean, they've named about 5,000 players, and we've signed about 4. So you can't listen to anyone. What will be, will be. What I did see when I was playing ITK last January is how unpredictable Sullivan is in this club and how they fuck everyone about. So you can never know what's going to happen. Even if you think you know, you don't know. Because Sullivan is just unbelievable. I mean, this thing with Fernandez at the moment, don't get me wrong, I'm not displeased that we're pulling away from that deal. I didn't quite get it. If we could have picked him up for 30 million, I'd have gone, yeah, all right, fair enough. I don't even think that was a great value deal, but you'd swallow it. But the talk of us going out and paying 40 to 50 million for him, you're just like, oh, drop me out. You know, we surely we can do better than that. But yeah, I'm as Alan says there, I think I've already said it, I'm befuddled. I don't know what's going on. I ain't got a clue. Right, they're walking off now to get their kit on, and they'll be back out. Let's go through some comments. Right, start at the top. Who we got? We've got Kevin. Steve Palmer. Insanity is thinking we'll get anything from this. I don't think we will, but we could. We could. It's football, isn't it? Oh, it's Mark Ashdown. I'm not bothered, though. I'm actually not bothered. I think I've run out of fucks to give. I mean, we'll see how that goes as this game progresses. If we start getting embarrassed, that will probably soon change. It's just me talking waffle, isn't it? I think I kind of accepted defeat before it started. But, you know, once the game starts, we'll see. Liam Allen says, Nick's favourite midfield tonight, God help us. Yeah, I know. We're never going to be rid of them. Never. Never going to be rid of them. They're going to fucking... I bet Souček scores tonight, and then we'll be stuck with that pairing for the next God knows how long. Ben Howe, hello, mate. Why ain't nothing working? We've got Dale Saunders, we've got Corral, we've got Adam. I'm just going to read through your names. We've got Amanda. Hello, Amanda. We've got me boy Lee. Hello. We've got Ian. We've got Corral. Cyril. What's that? Cyril Frame. David Terry. Carl. MJ Hammer. Darren Clarkson. Chrissy. Jason. Kevin. Oliver Storm. It is Storm, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, right, that's it. They're coming out. I'm going to get my earphones working. Right, 1 minute. What? Who's out? I've not been listening. Who's out? I'm assuming he's talking about a Chelsea player. Someone's out last, unexpectedly out. James Ward-Prowse? Who is it? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Also, everyone, I can see you've all been doing it. Thank you very much. But make sure you drop a like in the... it's not in the chat where you are. You have to come out the chat and drop a thumbs up on the video. It does really help us. Thank you very much. Right, they're all lining up, people. They're all lining up. It's a good turnout. I wonder how many neutrals and Chelsea fans we're going to have in that stadium tonight. as we are playing Chelsea. Oh, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's pulled out. Well, that's a bonus. God, he looks confused, that boy, doesn't he? I don't know. Ooh. Get him off the fucking screen. Honestly, I'm really not a fan of this geezer. Madsen, I hope you have a better game tonight, mate. I really do. Jean-Claire Todibo, Max Kilman, Naif Aguirre line up at the back. The dynamic duo of James Ward-Prowse and Thomas Souček takes centre stage in midfield, flanked by Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Mohamed Diouf. Lucas Paqueta, he ain't in a 10. He's going to be stuck with him. Wiping their asses for him. Jared Bowen and Nicholas Fulkrug up front. Oh, come on, them. So we've played a... Look, I'm not going to call Sunderland shit, but they are a shit Premier League team. If you're going to have a great team and the ones down the bottom are shit, they're shit. Chelsea are a good team. The way he played was shit against a shit team. Let's see if the way that he plays is good against a good team. We'll see. Looks like we've got a one-size-fits-all tactic here. We can just be shit against everyone. Just take the odd player out and replace them. It's good. Fuckrod should be captain. Yeah, but apparently we're looking at trying to get him out as well, Tony, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? Can't have anyone with a pair of bollocks in the Graham Potter team. You can't. I think the issue is he can't. He seems to struggle with any player that's done more in their football career than he's done in his managerial career. I think it hurts his bum. And he don't like anyone with a voice, anyone with a pair of bollocks. He seems to really struggle with it. And how many other defensive teams, because we are defensive, do you see that have got so few? They've normally got hard bastards in the team, defensive teams, haven't they? Well, we ain't. I mean, we've got the German in there at the moment. How long for? We're trying to loan swap him with Dubrovnik, or whatever his name is, from Roma. Who the fuck's that? He must be good if they're looking to do a loan swap. All right, let's have a listen to Bubbles. I still want to beat them. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, West Ham. Let's beat these fuckers. Liam Delap's up front. I almost said, come on, Chelsea there. They're in good voice inside that stadium. Oh, I do love West Ham. It's a shame we're a fucking mess. We deserve better. Them players deserve better. Everyone deserves better. Come on. Put in a performance for us, boys. Don't worry about that fucking fringe you've got on the sidelines. Ignore him. All right, let's turn it down just in case you can hear it. Ball's being knocked about in our third at the moment. Jared Bowen's come back and picked it up. He's driving with it. He's got 3 players all over him. They're going to be pressing us like mad. Sideshow Bob gets the ball off of him. Fucking hate that Cucurella. We're not pressing them. We're not pressing high at all. They're knocking the ball about. Even Bowen's not. Oh, no. Pack's going in. Shitty ball from Cucurella there. Is that what 50 million gets you? Hammers Mike, he says, sign that petition, please, all. Also, BS out petition cards available completely free to dish out to your mates and other supporters. You're a good man, Mikey. You're a good man. It's climbing all the time, that is. We're up to about 7,300 now. Not long. We'll be at 10,000 soon. Cucurella has a mistake in him. Well, we just saw that. So far, so good from Corral. It's been a good start. It has been. I ain't started my clock. Fuck it. Hang on. How long gone? 2 minutes. Hang on. So... There you go. My clock's going. You could have told me, everyone. Nick, have I got a puke bucket next to me? No, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I'm all right. We've just got to try and do damage limitation here, haven't we, against this lot? Ain't got much choice. They do a little bit of passing back, didn't they, Chelsea? Out of possession. Well done, Pac-Man. Pressing. Out of possession, we seem to have a flat front three of Fulkrug, Paqueta and Bowen, which I like. And Paqueta's doing a lot of work up there. I'm sure he'll make one slip up later that everyone will fucking slaughter him for. Everyone blamed Caduce, didn't they? He went, was still shit. Then everyone blamed Alvarez. It's just Paqueta left now. Are they going to blame after that? Thomas Suchik on the ball, twinkle toes. Oh, lays it out to Diouf. Diouf back to Aguirre. Into the dynamic James Ward-Prowse. All through the lines. He passed forward. He passed fucking forward. Yeah, Iron Bubbles, yeah. He did, didn't he? My eyes didn't deceive me. First time this season. Do you know what? This is not a bad start from West Ham. It's not a bad start at all. Paquetá on the... Lovely. Out to Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. Into Bowen. Bowen's offside. 5 minutes in, and I'd say it's a 50-50 game so far. Have we just scored? Who scored? Oh, you've ruined it for me. Fuck. I need to hide the chat. Why am I always so far behind you bastards? Right, we've won the ball. Diouf into Paqueta. Paqueta's running at goal. Go on, Pac-Man. Oh, fuck me! What a goal! What a fucking goal! What a goal! Oh, you beautiful bastard! Oh, yes. I fucking said we was going to win this. Come on, Pac-Man. He's shit, Paqueta, isn't he? Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. What a fucking hit that was. Fantastic. So what happens then? Aguirre pressing high. Really good. I mean, they're just standing. There's so much space for Paqueta. What a fucking hit. What a hit. He smashes it from about 25 yards out and it just fucking arrows into the... ain't even in the top left. But it's I would say the keeper should do better, but the ball does move. It's a great hit. Great hit. Whoa. 1-0. Shit, I better change the score. I'm going to change the score for that one. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1- Do you know what else I can do as well? Hang on, drop down. I'm only going to do this for Paqueta. There you go. Just going to leave that there. Paqueta, go. What are you saying now, Trudge? What are you saying now? Chelsea needed to spend another couple of 100 million, didn't they? Do you know what? That weren't against the run of play. I would say we started really well. Oh, hang on. Who's gone down poleaxed? Fulkrug. What a fucking hit. I can't get over that. That goalkeeper, he went to save that with his wrong hand, didn't he? Thank Christ. See, that's the sort of goals that we love, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Really good pressing from Aguirre there. He won the ball back into Diouf. Diouf into Paqueta. He dribbles through at goal. They're all just standing off of him. It's fucking brilliant. You beautiful bastard, Pac-Man. Just sold my car to Lucas Paqueta. Some of these keepers are shit, aren't they? They can't do the basics. Is he another ball-playing defender, is he? There one. A goalkeeper, sorry. Hello, Ray. Right, let's do some comments. We've got Iron Disciple. Where are you? Pac-Man knock? Yeah, I know, mate. I know. He gets a load of shit from people. Was that your prediction, Dominique? I'll take that. Metaversal threat. Yeah. Two Bob, isn't he? Two Bob. It absolutely was a beautiful, beautiful goal. Ooh. Right, they're on the attack. Was that Neto looking for a penalty there? He's completely innocent. Yeah. You've seen him, his effort at the start of this game. He was the one that was coming out of that front three. He was the one that was conducting that press. It certainly was, mate. It certainly was, John. Oh, mate. Who gives a shit about his price tag? I don't want to sell him. I don't give a fuck about his price tag, mate. We lose him, we're done for. It's that bit of magic. It's what you need. You need to have some players that can do it. I mean, they're just sort of knocking the ball about in safe areas, Chelsea. Not doing much. Oh, fuck. Well done, Toddy. Comes across. Covers for Aguirre. Someone just said 1-1. Was it a penalty? Oh, fuck off, Kilman. They're going to give that, aren't they? They're going to give that. That was clumsy. Oh, it's 1-1 now, so that weren't a goal. That weren't a penalty. Joe, you like the chat really pissing me off. There you go. There you go. I've got to stop looking. So short-lived. Oh, bloody hell. It's good defending from Diouf there. Out for the corner. I'm assuming they score from this corner. Neto whips a ball in. Diouf does well in covering because Esteval's coming in at the back post. Out for a corner. Oh. Pedro. 1-1. Fuck's sake. Looked like a near post corner. Flicked on. Near post. Flicked on by a fucking Cucurella. That's really poor defending. That's a really poor. Really poor. Manson's in no man's land. Not going to blame him for that, which is poor all round. Fuck's sake. Come on, West Ham. Set piece. Got James Ward-Prowse and Diouf standing over it. I'm at 15 minutes, 52 seconds. I don't know where you lot are. James Ward-Prowse whips it in. Oh, nothing. Paqueta fights and wins it back right on the right-hand side. He knocks it back to Todibo. Todibo out to Pac-Man. Into Todibo. Does it get... I'll look at the chat now. Does it get... VAR? Oh, fuck off. It's offside, Ben. We're 5 minutes behind. Fucking hell, I won't change it then. What a lovely finish, though, with his left foot. Although I've got to be honest, this is like... Oh, he is off. All right. Lovely finish. Battle of the shit goalkeepers tonight, isn't it? Yeah, he's off. Only just so. Fuck's sake. That's a shame. I mean, he weren't miles offside. It was very marginal. Really good play. Oh, fuck me. Look at that. That's hardly anything. No. Well, we've been treated to a game of football tonight, haven't we? Good atmosphere inside there as well. Fuck me, who's that just bombing down the right-hand side? Ooh. Well, it's been a thoroughly enjoyable 20 minutes so far. Should be 2-1 up. But for Tadebo's left toe being offside. Fuck you, VAR. We've got a corner. I mean, I'm sure they'll all point to Cole Palmer not getting a late injury before the game, but they've got enough fucking players, haven't they? I should try having our squad. Will press on the corner. It's a decent one. Decent one. Fulcrum gets his head on it, but sails over the bar and gives a free kick away as well. So 2-1. Oh, man. Cook. My John Miles behind you, and I ain't going to be yet. It's a shame, isn't it? Do you know what though? We've set up in this and we've given it a go. Like those the 3 forward players in the first 20 minutes. They was really high. They was pressing. Oh, Esteval. That's a Neto. Neto up against Wan-Bissaka. Comes to Diouf. Diouf into Paqueta. Surely Paqueta gets injured. Gets fouled dead, doesn't he? Oh, fuck off. Surely Paqueta gets fouled there. Neto goal. Is that not a foul? And there was an who? It's got to be Wan-Bissaka's man, isn't it? So Neto, it gets clipped out to Diouf. Diouf kind of picks it up on the right-hand side of the 18-yard box. Paqueta picks it up. It gets fucking clattered, Paqueta. It gets absolutely clattered. I mean, that's not even a fucking dive. We know he likes to dive. It's a poor first touch. Shit. It is a bad first touch from that angle. But Wan-Bissaka's not tracking his man either. Switched off. 2-1. Bollocks. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, the only thing I would say there about Paqueta is his control was a bit heavy. Could have been given, but after seeing it from that angle... Yeah. Our defence is shit, mate. Sporting Journey says, no way, Nick. Well, no, from the angle that I was looking at, it was a foul. But then they showed the other angle, and I saw the heavy touch. Yeah, we've got a serious fucking problem here, haven't we? Two-tier refereeing. Fucking hell. Yeah, he was. This is just bullshit. I've got to agree with you, mate. I've said this before. This is the only issue when you're going to be defending for large parts of the game. When we've done that before, like under Moyes, or Allardyce, or whoever plays a defensive game. I know it's different under Potter, but typically you've got big bastard sort of proper robust defenders. We ain't got that. We just haven't got it. But we have given a good fist of it in this game so far. I'm certainly not criticise the individual errors, but it's been entertaining so far. We just need to carry on doing what we're doing and not let our heads drop. Yeah, I know. I think it causes more confusion, Mandy. Personally, I always have done with three at the back, because when you got a back two, players know their zones. I think the three at the back creates confusion. It does. You can easily pull them apart. You can easily create space. If you've got a situation where the wing backs bomb forward, then that three has to split, and you end up with one in the middle with massive fucking gaps that the opposition can run through. I'm not a fan of it. Never will be. I don't like it. It's shit. But in terms of the performance that the players have put on here tonight, they've definitely had a go. So far. Ooh. Unlucky. Good little bit of interplay there from Bowen and Fulkrug. Almost came off. Oh, good recovery there from Tadebo, Neto's, and yeah. Ooh. I'll tell you what, look, our possession for 26 minutes has been 27%, right? Ignore the goals, but our possession has been 27%. How much better have you enjoyed this game so far? Ignore the score. How much better? When we've had the ball, we've been trying to do something with it. We've been getting it forward. We've been trying to hurt them. So much better than that fucking holding on to the ball for no reason. We've created more against Chelsea than what we did against Sunderland. Come on, West Ham. You're not out of it yet. I'll still say this has been a 50-50 game so far. Should be 2-2, like I said. If not for Toddy's toe. Good play from Souček there. Interception at James Ward-Prowse. Carl, they're playing triangles between the fucking goalkeeper and the centre-backs now. Don't start this bollocks. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm blaming the keeper. I think it's the defence has been shit, isn't it? Well, he doesn't dominate his box, mate, at all. But the defence is fucking woeful. And it's part of the reason why Ariola's looked so shit for so long. When he's made mistakes. Oh, they're taking the piss out of us. Casado and fucking wankers. Ole's ringing out from the away end, or probably around the stadium. Such a shame. Still, this is what £1 billion buys you, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, we've completely dropped off now. Aguirre bombing down the left. GF cutting inside. Don't know where he's going. Aguirre stayed up. We've completely lost all our fucking shape now. So all the players have swapped places. Got this lot of back four now. No, we haven't. I'm talking bollocks. Paquetá into Fulkrug, back to Paquetá. Knocks it out to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Pac-Man. Drifting inside into Bowen. Back to Paquetá. Clips it out to Diouf. Nice take. Ooh. Well done. Go on, Diouf. Please don't tell me it's 3-1. 30 minutes. We could have been 2-1 up. We've got no fucking midfield now. We've been pulled apart and stretched all over the place. This is going to be embarrassing. Esteval absolutely stripped us down the right-hand side, ran through half the team, squares it to, who's that, Enzo, squares that to Enzo, easy tapping, 3-1. Foxes are screaming, are you a Leicester fan? You a Leicester fan? You're still a bit bum hurt that we got your goalkeeper. Are you enjoying the championship, mate? We'll probably be seeing you next year. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, well. 3-1. I've got my hopes up there. Really good from Esteval. Really good. Brilliant work. Used to play on the same team as Guillermo, by the way, who can't get anywhere near our fucking team. What's that? Fans leaving already? They're probably going down for their half-time beer, mate. They might not be walking away, you fucking tit. They might be going down early for their beer. Well, that is Friday night. "34 minutes, 3-1 down. We did score a worldie. This ain't that. You know what? The players on that pitch, I feel sorry for them. All of them. They've literally, like 35 minutes in, they've given everything. They've done all they can to make a fist of this. They're just not fucking good enough. We're not good enough. We haven't got enough about the team. There isn't enough in that manager. I mean, let's face it. You saw Paqueta come out. He had the bit between his teeth early on. For the first 10 minutes or so, he was sort of dictating play. He was pressing from the front. He got that fucking weldy goal. You know, he fed Todibo in to cut that ball back for Fulkrug to score that second, which got disallowed. But aside from that, there's just not enough. There's not enough in this team. Bowen knocking the ball out to Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. Aaron Wan-Bissaka at fault for all three. Yeah, but again, mate, do you know what? You're right. You know, and if it's not Wan-Bissaka, it's Hermansen. And if it's not Hermansen, it's Areola. If it's not Areola, it's Mavropanos. There's too much confusion in this fucking... with this system that we're playing. There's too much confusion. Nobody knows where they're supposed to fucking be. It's got to be more conventional. He's got to go back to a 4 at the back. He's got to fuck this wing-back system off. It's not needed. James, thank you very much. I've turned off. I'm sick of this club. Passing backwards. Yeah, I know. Well, look, we had 10, 15 minutes of fun, didn't we? Yeah, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is being beasted here. But they're doubling up on him as well. I don't even really feel like Chelsea are playing that well either. Do you? Like in the chat, could you actually say, do you think that Chelsea are playing at full whack here? I think they're taking a piss. I mean, they was knocking the ball about between themselves a little while ago. It's not a training game for them, it's turned into. Not. I mean, there's no pressing now. This is damage limitation at this point. I can't see us scoring anymore now. He's had a baptism by fire, hasn't he, old Hermansen? 6 goals conceded in 2 games. Ooh, good little ball there. Cheers, Stevie Bell. Good job Palmer ain't playing. Fucking right and all. I mean, that was definitely disjointed at first. I mean, you look, I suppose, to be fair to Chelsea, if your main man, which he is, unlucky Paqueta, if your main man, which he is hooked out of the team late on, I suppose it does change things. But they've got enough players, though, haven't they? Fuck me, have they? I'm not going to feel sorry for them, bastards. And we've got Rick Sladen. Oh. Who sent me a peach. Thank you very much, Rick. Yeah, exactly, mate. Well, I've been saying that for a long, long time. When we was going out looking for this goalkeeper, it was never a priority of mine. But again, our defence always looks exposed when you've got that midfield set in front of it, because you have had Paqueta further forward in this one, and it was effective, which means that all we've had shielding that defence is James Ward-Prowse and Souček. Now, you can't look at them individually and say that, you know, they've been terrible and they've made not calamitous mistakes, but together as a collective, they just get run through. They're too slow. It's like they're running in treacle. So to have Jedward in front of a shaky defence, what the fuck do you want the goalkeeper to do? Oh, Sullivan's been on the Just for Men, look. You fucking perv. Oh, stick your finger up my bum, and Pika. Fucking wrong one. Right. Lovely, robust challenge from Fulkrug on fucking Sideshow Bob there. Sign that petition, people. bsout.co.uk. If you're bored watching the game, jump off the fucking stream. Go and put your name on that. Tell you what, if there's any Chelsea fans watching, take pity on us. Go and sign our fucking petition for us. Why is bro sucking on a vape? Because I'm vaping. Sorry, bro. I'm down with the kids now. All the mandem are coming on. Maybe Potter wants to be sacked for more 3 millions. I think he'll need to be sacked, won't he? Let's face it. I mean, what points are we going to get? I mean, look, far more encouraging start to the game, but I just feel like that they, whenever they needed to score, they just could. You know? Because they typically do, apparently, grow into a game quite slow. So we did try and, I suppose, take the game to them and try and exploit them. But, yeah, the second they had to increase intensity and get a goal, they've just done it, haven't they? Bastards. Oh, this is fucking depressing, this one. It's going to be 5, isn't it? Easily going to be 5. Absolutely, mate. I think one more should do the trick. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. I might go and grab a bottle of wine at half time. Drink the whole fucking bottle in the second half. I don't really know what to say now. This is quite depressing. Well, it's a hope that kills you, innit? And we got our hopes up there. We did start so well. Started so fucking well. And then just collapsed. Don't look at your bench. What are you talking about? I mean, that midfield is shit. How can these pundits not see the weakness that we've got when you have got just James Ward-Prowse and Souček together in central midfield? How can they not see that? Just get a fucking run through. Souček and Paqueta have switched now, so you got Paqueta deep with James Ward-Prowse. And Souček, I'm assuming we're going to start trying to arrow balls in. James Ward-Prowse free kick. Ooh, fucking hold on to your hats, people. Our set piece specialist is here. We're fucked. We are fucked, mate. We've got one spark in the team, and he can't do it on his own. And that's Paqueta. Bowen's a great player, but this system that Potter's playing absolutely fucks Bowen, because Bowen is a great right winger. That's where he's had 20 GA, Bowen, for like 4 consecutive seasons playing from the right wing. So Potter's decided to try and convert him into a forward. What's he about? Fucking 5'6", 5'7", going up against big 6'4" centre backs. Absolute joke. And he's not a striker. He's great from the right wing. That's where he gets all his goals. Fulkrug's having a battle up there, bless him. He's had a better game today. Oliver Glasner. What, with this squad? Don't know about that, mate. I think we need Jesus. That's what we need in the dugout. This squad ain't good enough. And going out and buying two central midfielders ain't going to change that, I don't think. It really ain't. Because he ain't going to change the way that he's playing, and this style is fucked. It's not just a shape. It's not playing wing backs. You know, you can play wing backs and it can be an attacking formation if you've got really, really competent wing backs and you've got all the pieces in place. But look, let's be honest, right? Ooh, I like you, Bowen. If you're going to play a wing back system, the wing backs are pivotal because that's your only width. So you need fucking absolutely amazing wing backs. Now, look, Diouf's a good player. He can't defend. He doesn't really beat a man. He's got a good left peg on him. And you've got Wan-Bissaka, who's been shoddy defensively today, and who can carry the ball down the right, but his crossing's not great. So we've got average wing backs. We've got shit. We've got a goalkeeper that can't dominate his box. We've got 3 centre-backs that can't fucking head. We've got a dead central midfield. And we've got 2 attackers. Or you got, I mean, Bowen's not a forward. I mean, we'll be happy with them just keeping the ball in their own half here. Just don't get battered. Will Prowse just fucking mullered Casado's foot. Good job. In favour of that. Do you know something? Do you know what the annoying thing is in the chat? Do you know if we'd have come out against Sunderland the way that we came out in this game, we'd have beat Sunderland. We'd have beat them. We'd have had a couple of goals. But we were submissive against him. I mean, look how easy that ball is through the middle. This 3 at the back is dog shit, man. And the thing is, these managers are so stubborn. He's obviously hung his hat on this. This has been the game plan from the summer. It's what he's wanted to do. This was probably his reasoning for selling Kudus, because he was no longer going to be required because we was going to a wing-back system, so we didn't need a left winger. So we could use that money to help rebuild. He's gone out, he's bought a wing-back, and he's bought a ball-playing centre-back. So, you know, he's probably locked himself into doing this now. He's got to try and make it work. Boos are ringing out around the stadium. Fucking hell. Well, do you know what? I'm going to get a drink, people. And I'm going to be back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Thanks for sticking with me. It's hard work, this is. Today it is.
Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
No, I was on mute. I was on mute. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, mate. Can hear you now, mate. Cheers for joining me. It's gonna be difficult. Commentator said West Ham could do with a little Kudus magic. What a prick. Thing is, that's the thing, though, Mick, isn't it? That's the thing. You can't. Paqueta has been for me. He's been outstanding in this game. Yeah. But you can't do it on his own in this team, mate. Go on, you have a chat. Anyway, I've been talking for 45 minutes. What are your thoughts on it?
No, it's all right. It's just, I mean, basically everything that you've said, really. Cracking goal, good start. I thought, been entertaining game. Yeah. Which is what we asked for. But you always had that feeling, not just because what happened last week, but you always had that feeling that we let one go in, we'll just fall apart, like capitulate. And I know we did score that goal. It was a good finish by Falk. I can never say his name.
Fulkrug, yeah. Yeah, it was a good goal that was.
Yeah, really good goal. When he was his big German foot was offside.
Yeah,
but
well, Tadibo, was it Tadibo was offside, wasn't he?
Well, the one he might have been offside as well, but he was further up, so he weren't interfering with play. So it was actually Falk that was offside. His German foot was offside.
What do you mean he weren't interfering with play? He's the one who he cut the ball back, didn't he?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't think he was offside then. I'm not too sure. But anyway, he was offside. Fuck it, he was offside. Yeah. I'm really, say not disappointed because it's what you expect, but our defence is fucking shocking. God, big Phil. Good, Tad.
It's beyond shocking. But, mate, do you think that this three at the back is helping them? I think it's confusing them.
No, but then I've always thought that the problem was the centre-backs. I know, we've had the argument for midfield. Yeah. That's shocking, midfield. But the goalkeeper, when he was in a rush to think that was the problem, the goalkeeper was never the problem for me, ever. Our defence is just shocking. And, yeah, it's sort of what you expect. But some of their players look really well. Do you know what I mean? Gloria's brother, he's really playing really well, isn't he? Estevez, whatever his name is.
Gloria Estevez, yeah. He's a good player. Yeah, same age, maybe a little bit younger than Guillermo. They both came through. Palmeiras, the same team. Straight in their team. How
can you do that? Surely he's got to be bedded in for a year, hasn't he?
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Mate, I mean, honestly, because where do we go? I mean, the thing is, he came out right tactically. What we showed there, we was on the front foot, yeah. So, we had a forward three with that. Paqueta was up joining them. You know, we had Paqueta out on the left, Fulkrug in the middle, and you had Bowen on the right. And Paqueta was sort of leading the press for the first sort of 5 to 10 minutes. If we'd have gone out against Sunderland like that, we probably might have got something. But it's like tactically, you just I just feel like this geezer gets it all wrong because.
Yeah, but you know why he's.
But that midfield, to play that midfield, mate.
Yeah, shocking again. But then now, who else have we got to pay in it? Like Potts, yeah, you can have Potts. But you know why we've started off like that is because of the Sunderland game. So we've had to start like that. He's under that pressure already. But then I think someone else said it in the chat in the watch-along about we can't sustain that pace. We just ain't got it in it. Yeah. But then the minute the minute they scored, I was really surprised. Loads more surprised that we actually went 2-1 up again offside, but we actually had something because I thought, oh fuck, what's going on here? This is not what I was expecting. And then it's a case of 3-1. I think most people was expecting that to be everyone.
Do you know what it felt like though? It felt like because apparently Chelsea always. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of them, but I watched the Chelsea fan channel, and apparently they always start a little bit slow. They feel their way into a game. It looks like we tried to exploit that, which we did, but then it just felt like they could just score whenever they wanted.
Well, I mean, it's really hard because when I look at it, and I was going to say, apart from that long range firecracker from Paqueta, that's got to be goal of the month for me already at the moment.
Don't know what that goalkeeper was doing, though, do you? He was trying to save it with his wrong hand. He was trying to save it with his wrong hand, wasn't he? That goalkeeper.
Yeah, but do you see it though? It had a curve on it, like he took it away from him. It was just fantastic. So good, and we ain't seen a goal like that for a good while at West Ham. So loving that.
Do you think the sports psychiatrist should get into them at half time? Do you think they need to need a little bit of psychology work done?
I forgot all about that cunt, to be fair to you. I forgot we had him. I think all West Ham fans need one at this fucking rate.
I know.
Jesus. But yeah, but look, listen, it ain't too bad of a game to do a watch along. At least it's a bit lively. Do you know what I mean? It's not been boring. It's just been bad as a West Ham fan.
It's got boring in the last 20 minutes, mate, because it just feels like we're doing damage limitation now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be trying to keep the score down.
Yeah, I think it was Tony said, do we come out at half time going more defensive or do we go more attacking? We can't go more defensive, surely, because we're 3-1 down.
You can't be worried. Look, goal difference is fucked anyway. You know, go out there and try and score a couple. Just go out there and try and score a couple.
Yeah, what's it matter? Just go for it.
Just go for it. Well, what difference does it fucking make, really, in the grand scheme of things? You know,
and the thing is, and do you know, have you said it? Go on.
Have you felt like Chelsea have actually been playing at full whack?
No,
do you just feel like they've been just sort of almost taking the piss, knocking the ball about?
Hold on, just for what you just said there, do you think they've been at full whack of taking the piss? There was a time in that half where Enzo and Chabalow, I think it might have been,
Casiado, just knocking the ball about with each other.
Taking the piss like that, like having a laugh.
Well, because tell you why, because we were refusing to press. We were sat back. So they were just like, all right, well, we're winning if you don't want the ball. And they were just knocking the ball backwards and forwards between each other.
That's what I'm saying to you. They could do that. They took the piss in doing that because they know that they could do that. So, because we weren't.
That's what you need, like an Alvarez. But that's what you need, like an Alvarez, on it, mate. Just go and fucking kick one of them up in the air.
Don't. If only we had a world class. Oh, hold on, look, Potsy's coming on and Wilson's coming on.
Who's coming off?
I didn't see that, so someone else might in the chat. They've not showed you that yet. They're just showing you them two getting ready. Number 11, so that's Falkirk, isn't it? Falkirk.
Yeah.
He's coming off for Wilson and Tadibo for Potts. So he's gone back to a 4 then.
Well, it's about fucking time. Unless what he's doing is he's putting Wan-Bissaka inside.
Do you know what? I really fucking hope Potts has a blinding game and plays himself in a position where he just can't be dropped no more. But that is now. Potts, Souček, James Ward-Prowse,
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
But I mean, he was played in the first game, wasn't he?
Oh, mate, he's shocking.
Fucking hell.
Well, I'm way far ahead of you. So what I'll do, I'll jump off and then I'll jump back on full time. Yeah, Nick, or
don't jump on here. We're going StreamYard for the review, mate. Yeah, just so you know, everyone, we are going to be going on and doing a show once the game's finished. Going to have probably a 10-minute break, and then we'll jump back on. We'll do a live. I'll finish this once the game is done. I won't give me post-match thoughts or anything, and we'll just go on and do a post-match and have a chat with all you lot after the game. Mickey, cheers for joining me, mate.
Go on, mate. Thank you.
Cheers. All right. Hang on.
You had to chuck me off here.
Hang on. Right. Not back in 5 minutes. I'm back now. How do I get that off? Here we go. Right. Okay. This is some bad shit, isn't it? So the change has been full Krug off, Wilson on. You got Lucas Paqueta on the left wing, Thomas Souček, James Ward-Prowse, and Potts in the middle. So I'm assuming Potts is going to be holding. He's so rash, Kilman, the way he comes out and does that, isn't he? Well, at least he's accepted that his fucking shitty tactics weren't working. That's something, isn't it? Oh, well done, Potts. Sloppy ball there from Pac-Man and Pot saved him. Dioff looks injured. Or is he all right? That's his foot. He's all right. Oh, my timer's not right. No, sorry, mate. I'll change my timer. Fuck's sake. Second half. Is that right? So that's 5 minutes. What we on minute-wise? 47. So if I go... There you go. That's roughly right. That's where I am. Roughly. Cheers for flagging, mate. Do you know what, though? I'm worried about Dioff at left back. Esteval versus Dioff. I'm not comfortable with that lad at left back. I'd be bringing Scholes on for him. So what does this mean now then? Are we going to change our transfer strategy in the last 10 days if we've decided that the wing-back system's shit and we ain't going to pursue it? Are we going to buy wingers now? I mean, fuck me. Been saying ever since we've started doing this wing-back shit, been saying it don't fucking work. It's good to see Potsy on there. Oh, mate, you're right, mate. He is desperate because this is an admission of failure. What he's done here. Like I said, everything he's done this summer, selling Kudus, not replacing him, buying a wing back, getting in a ball playing fucking defender. That should have been a goal. They just went through us with no problem again. We're not much better defensively playing this way. What the fuck is going on? I mean, this Wan-Bissaka's just... You're a fucking right back, mate. Wan-Bissaka, you're a fucking right back. Just hold that position. Look, again, we're wide open over there. Is it under instruction or what? It's like we're just leaving the wide area. We're just leaving it. You can't let people put fucking crosses in. Do you see what I mean? Wan-Bissaka's literally pulling right inside. I don't think he would be doing that unless it was under instruction. Just give them their fucking zone in their area. Say that's your That's your responsibility. Keep it simple, Potter. You fucking nerd. So what? This is what I mean. So what now? What now? We was going out there looking to recruit a brand new fucking midfield. Glad we got Wilson on there. That's another fucking 95 grand. Every time he gets subbed. Goal. Who scored? 4-1. This is painful. Why do you think it's been hard to work the fucking ball through the midfield? It's because the people whose arse you've been blowing smoke up, James Ward-Prowse and Souček, these pundits love them, but they're fucking shit. What have either of them done? Literally, Paqueta ran that midfield in that area, that part of the game, on his own for about 10 minutes. He can't do it on his own. Yeah, I called 5, but I mean, we've scored. I said 5 without reply. We started way better than I thought we would. Oh my God, what is this fucking keeper? What the fuck is this keeper? But you keep playing him, mate. You keep playing him. Don't take him out the lines then. Don't take him out the firing line. Pretty soon, the fans inside the stadium are going to be on his fucking back. He's managed it all fucking wrong. Fans are pouring out the stadium on 55 minutes. On 55 minutes, fans are pouring out of this stadium. You know, that keeper, you know, I didn't know much about him. But it don't matter who it is. We could have bought Donnarumma. You don't bring him in and put him in goal after 4 fucking days. He's got to learn the system. He's got to learn his defensive personnel. He's got to learn a lot. So he's done that. He's played a part in killing this poor fucker's confidence anyway. I don't know how good he is. He looks shit. He looks shit. This is everything I'm seeing from him is what people have said he's weak at. He can't fucking dominate his area. He's awful. This keeper is shit. Potter, mate, you're done, mate. You are done. Pac-Man will go in this window, mate. I'll be honest with you, if I was him, we're going down. I mean, what makes me laugh is they're out there at the moment trying to sign new players. What new players are going to want to come to this? This is why you get your business done at the start. Now we're even less fucking attractive because it's apparent now you can lie to them. Before the window opens, you can fucking build up a big story about how brilliant we're going to be, about what we're going to do. Well, we can see how shit we are now. So good luck selling this to someone. What's insulting is I just don't feel like Chelsea have even really had to do much. They haven't had to do much. They haven't been amazing. They're not even playing at a high tempo. Just watch it. Watch the game. This ain't like we're being ripped apart by prime Barcelona. They've got good players, but they are literally treating this like a fucking training game. No Cole Palmer. Delat through to Esteval. Fucking hell. I think I might join you, Ultra. Do you know I've been considering that for so long? It's my granddad's team, Orient. Used to go over there quite a bit. I'll keep on fretting about going over there and giving it a go just to get me football fix. Because I can't go in. I can't step foot in that stadium. I've made a commitment. The last home game I went to was last year at Brentford, and me boy after that game said he don't want to go anymore. I'm going to Wolves on Tuesday. I'm going away on Tuesday. I'm going to go to the away games. I ain't going to home games. I'm not setting foot inside that stadium. I ain't going to give that little cunt a penny of my fucking money. I don't want to buy a beer. I don't want to buy a fucking hot dog. I don't want to buy... I'm not, you know... I mean, to be honest, when I talk about shirts, I haven't owned a fucking shirt since 15, 16. I haven't got a single shirt with that poxy badge on it. The players came out, right, in this. The start of this game, fuck all to do with Potter. The players came out, Bowen, Fulkrug. It was led from the front. Bowen, Fulkrug and Paqueta were trying to drive us forward, and they were trying to give us some impetus. They were. They really fucking gave it some at the start. But then, you know, tactically, we're just shit. We're set up to fail. There's just gaps all over the fucking place. This geezer's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot. Chelsea fans know all about him. You know, I'd expect to be beaten heavily by Chelsea when they are absolutely... when they're absolutely purring. When they're purring, you go, all right, fair enough. They're a brilliant team. They're full of superstars. They ripped us to shreds. They haven't ripped us to shreds here. We've offered nothing. It's like they're playing against mannequins. Absolutely nothing. This is shit. So bad. Don't get excited, Chelsea. You're going to face fucking tougher tests than us. Sunderland beat them. Sunderland beat us 3-0. We fucking scored twice. We scored twice against you lot. And all this is going to do now is going to cause a massive overreaction. Well, it's not an overreaction because we're desperate. But what I mean is now we're going to see sheer panic in this window. We're going to be going out there buying fuck knows who. You'll probably see 4 players come in. 4 random fucking players. And look how much good that done us last year when you buy players without a strategy, when you buy players with no idea, no direction. We won the transfer window last year. No, we fucking didn't. Neto up against Potts. Oh dear, he's gone. Got away from him. We're not a Premier League team. You take a lot of West Ham fans, right? You had them calling out that they never look at what the problem is. It's never the manager. It's never the system. It never is. They always pinpoint a player. It's always a shit player that's a reason. It's an individual error. It's this. It's that. It can never be that wanker that we've got sitting in a dugout. And we've had a succession of them that have made players look terrible. Players that leave West Ham and go on and do good things elsewhere. We had Kudus last year. People slagging Kudus off. Something fucking chronic. You know, he's this, he's that. You know, get rid of him. We don't need him. And then we've had the same with Alvarez. We've also got the same. I've seen it with Paqueta as well now. There'll people be digging him out now. They'll be blaming Paqueta, that useless fucker diving about all over the place. Without him, we've got nothing. He's the only thing, the only piece of this puzzle left that makes you look twice and go, maybe they're not a championship team. Take him out. This is a fucking championship team. Not a good one either. Not a good one. Do you know what? If I was him, if I was Paqueta, I'd go. Because, you know, they're going to keep this drip, Potter. They'll keep him for 5 or 6 games. They're going to allow Tottenham to do to us what Chelsea are doing to us now. It'll happen again. You know, we'll probably scrape past Wolves on Tuesday night. And that'll buy him a stay of execution, and then we'll get fucked again against Forest, and then we'll get absolutely annihilated against Spurs. He'll still be here. And then we're going to be rooted. We're going to be bottom of the fucking league if we're not already. We must be bottom of the league now. There's no way we're not bottom of the league. How do we get off of the bottom? How do you get off when you're this bad? How do you pull yourself out of relegation? Whether it's Potter, whether it's fucking whoever it is. Put Pep Guardiola in charge of them. This team ain't fucking good enough. I'm sorry to say it, but his signings haven't been great either. You know, if I was Sullivan, I'd be looking at him thinking, what the fuck are these signings? We've sold Kudus. You've gone out, you bought fucking Hermansen, our most expensive keeper in history. We don't spend a lot of money on keepers. Our most expensive keeper was Areola, who was in a World Cup winning squad with France. Fucking 10 million he cost us. We spent 15 million on this bloke. When we've got this midfield, we spent 15 million on him. We've gone out and we've bought... I'm not going to get on his back. I know he's young. But you'll know if you've been watching this, I have not been overwhelmed with Diouf since he's come in. I think he is a Billy Basic player. He ain't a good defender. He's got an amazing, wonderful left foot, although we haven't seen it for a while. He's got an amazing left foot, can put a good cross in, but he's basic. So we've spent 35 million to downgrade. Would you trust him to go out and buy more players? These are the mould of players that he's going to be signing. And I tell you what, it's because he's desperate. He's desperate to overachieve. He doesn't want expectation on his shoulders. That's why he collapsed at Chelsea. He collapsed at Chelsea because there was a weight of expectation. When he was at Brighton, all he could do was overachieve. And what he wants to do here is fucking hammer us down, strip every bit of fucking talent out of this team so that he can get a pat on the back when we scrape a fucking 1-0. He's not good enough. Get him the fuck out. And Sullivan, what needs to happen? I mean, it's a shame that everyone's tipping out because there should be songs against that board. We should be protesting against that fucking board. It shouldn't be manager out. He's going to go anyway. Potter's irrelevant. He's a waste of space. He's going to go. But when he goes, we need to carry on and focus our attention on them fucking wankers in that director's box. It can't be the case that we allow Sullivan to hold Potter up like a sacrificial lamb and we all swallow it. We've got to keep our focus of attention on him and don't take it off because it don't matter who comes in next. It ain't going to be no one decent. No one decent's taking this group of players. So it's going to be a Dyche. It's going to be someone else. We've got to ramp this up. We've got to be focusing our attention on that little prick. I mean, I'm a pessimist, right? I've seen this coming. I've forecasted it. I could see it coming, which is why we started the petition before the window even opened. We saw it coming. But as usual, with West Ham, they're even managing to fucking beat my expectations. We're worse than what I thought we was going to be. How is that even fucking possible? Bring in Nuno. No, I don't want to bring in Nuno, mate. Look, he's another low block manager and he's a little bit weak. He got absolutely rattled to fuck by by Levy. You can't have any managers. And do you know what? He had an embarrassment of riches last year in an attacking form. You know, he played counter-attack football, smash and grab, was winning games with 20% possession with world-class players going up front for him. That's what he had last year. So, no, I wouldn't necessarily want fucking Nuno. It's probably going to be fucking Sean Dyche. But look at the empty seats. Everyone tipped out. Over half of the stadium tipped out. Easily. It's fucking sickening. Hang on, John. I'm on a different platform, mate. I'm not on StreamYard because I've got the silly scoreboard up. Hang on. I'll be honest with you, I can't be doing this all fucking year. Can't be doing this all fucking year. Certainly not on the watch-alongs. My God. It's not fun. I mean, you lot are helping me. You're making it... Oh, unlucky. Potsy there. Potsy almost scored. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Good save from Sanchez. Ball's come out to Potts on the edge of the 18-yard box. Yeah, it is offside. And he sort of hit it down off the ground. Looks like he's looping over Sanchez, but he tips it over the bar. It's a shame. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? Unlucky, Potsy. Unlucky. I'll be honest, Amanda. Like I don't. With this group of players that we've got here, like I said to you, if you remove Paqueta from that group, we're a shit team. This has been massively deconstructed. This team. Hang on, I've just got John joining me. 1 minute. I'm just going to change screens again. How do I do it? Hang on, John. Hello, mate.
Right, mate.
Did you go?
No, I bottled it last minute. Give tickets to my cousin.
Good decision.
So I'm glad
Good
I never
decision.
really.
What are your thoughts on this, mate?
It's just a shit show, isn't it? After 2 games, it looks like a relegation season already. Like struggling squad, aging players playing in the wrong positions, calamities at the back. I mean, look. I mean, there's another.
Yeah, some good play.
Play what you want. Sorry, I think I'm a bit ahead of you. What I'm watching, mate.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. Go on. But no. I think it is. I think it's so like weak, John. We're so weak, and John, that keeper's got to come out, mate. His confidence is shot. His confidence is gone.
Yeah,
I mean, what he was doing there, I don't know.
But he should never have been thrown in at the deep end straight away anyway. You know, like I said, he was training with the team 3 or 4 days and then he's thrown straight in. Areola didn't deserve to be dropped. You make him fight it out. You know, until Areola loses form, then you might bring him in. But the problem is But the problem is when you break your record free for a goalkeeper, the chairman's probably no, you've got to get him in straight away, or saying I don't know. I've never known anything like it. I mean, he's not a world class goalkeeper. He's not an established number one goalkeeper. It's not like bringing in Donnarumma or someone who you know what you're going to get.
But even with that, though, John. Even with that, you would still do that. What you're saying, you'd still let him get used to his defender and the fucking team and the way you want him to play before you throw him in, wouldn't you?
He's been thrown in. What's happened now? We've paid 18 million, record amount for a goalkeeper for the club. We've brought him into a team without knowing his teammates. He's playing in a system that doesn't suit a lot of the players that are in front of him.
No.
He's being exposed time and time again. I'm not being funny. Even Freddie said he looks tiny. He ain't big enough.
He's not.
He ain't big enough.
He's not.
And you've seen two of the goals, just from basic corners. Nothing special about them.
And I tell you
basic
what,
corners.
oh, they're through again. And the thing is, right, it's not that I think you can get away with being, because he ain't no shorter than Pickford, but Pickford's springy as fuck, isn't he?
Yeah.
He don't seem to have that kind of he don't seem to have that leap that Pickford's got. He's not as aggressive as Pickford either.
Yeah, but also what you got to remember is Pickford's been playing in the Premier League for about 10 years, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's used to the physicality. He does a bit of shit-assery. This keeper, in terms of appearances in the Premier League, he's a kid, isn't he? He's not a kid in age, but I mean in terms of
he's young for a goalkeeper. Young for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, but in terms of experience, he's got very little experience in the Premier League.
No.
And now the thing is, so because of all of that, what I've mentioned, you've now got your record goalkeeper whose confidence is absolutely gone. And now what do you do? Because if you leave him in, it could get worse. And if you take him out, his confidence is even more fucked.
I think you've got to take him out the firing line because...
No, I know. Either way, it's going to crucify him even more, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. But you've got to take him out. I agree.
You have to think, but I think in this you have to think of the team and what he's got to do. I mean, look, I know we've gone to a back. I mean, what the fuck? This back five that we was playing today.
Shocking.
Now you've played at the back before, John, right? And I talked to Ben about this all the time. He said they're confused. He said it's too confusing. It's like Ben. Whenever I played Ben in a back two, he was absolutely fine. But if I stick him in a back three, they get confused. They lose track of where they're supposed to be in their zone and everything else. And that looks like what they're doing now. I mean, Wan-Bissaka looks like he never knows where he's supposed to be ever.
Well, I mean, wing back is a very specialist position. It ain't just a case of getting a right back and saying, right, play 10 yards further forward. It's not as easy as that. It's not as easy as that. I've said it before. I watched an interview with Gary Neville. One of the best right backs this country's probably seen. Let's be honest. He gets a lot of stick, but he was. And he said at times when he was asked to play further forward, he could not do it. He could not do it.
That's what he said. He said just playing 10 yards further up the pitch makes like the world of difference. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But the thing is with that is you're taking someone who's a full-fledged England international, hundreds of games, loads of trophies, loads of international caps, and he still struggled with it. And you're asking people, with all due respect, who don't have the same defensive qualities as him, to do an attacking job, but then also get back and defend. It's impossible. We can't play it.
Is it not suicidal if we weren't planning on going out and getting any other centre-backs in? If we weren't planning on using Mavropanos, who's the only one that's got any aerial dominance in terms of a centre-back, was it not madness to go and get a keeper like that? How can you have, when you're playing a lot of your football anyway, you're sort of in deep areas, how can you have three centre-backs that are not dominant in the air and a goalkeeper that ain't? How can you do that? By design, that's poor, isn't it? It's poor.
It is by design, but you saw essentially the danger was coming from the width, was coming from their wings, and you said Gio's video earlier.
Yeah.
Gio's video earlier, we was being exposed, so we was allowing them to put crosses in, and yeah, you're right. If you ain't got dominance in the air, why are you going to leave space out wide for teams to put crosses in?
Look at Wan-Bissaka now. So even when we switched over in the second half, Wan-Bissaka was still tucking in tight to the centre backs, and he was still leaving loads of space out on that. Now look, I'm not having a go at him because we don't know what he's been instructed to do, But even then, when we went switched to a back four, Wan-Bissaka's inside our 18-yard box. You got 2 Chelsea players out there. We can't let them whip balls in.
No, we was too standoffish. I mean, I don't think that. If you think about it, both two of the goals in the first half were. Don't worry about the system. Two of the goals in the first half from Wan-Bissaka, both basic elements of a defender, not knowing where his man was, not checking his shoulder, not even trying to see where his man was. He let him run across him twice. Both very, very similar goals, you know. And it was almost like he didn't. You know, they should be fucking knowing where your man is, being tight with him, getting a piece of his shirt or something. I don't know. I just find it.
It feels like a lot of the grit's been taken out of the team. There's no sense in moaning about Alvarez now he's gone. But you said before this game what we needed in this, we needed someone that was going to go and put their foot in and go and fucking, you know, a little bit of bite to them. And I think we saw it from the front three. Like, to be fair to them, when we started, you had Fulkrug, you had Bowen, you had Paqueta, and all three of them was leading well from the front, weren't they? All three of them were. And you know, they was doing all they could, but behind them, you've just got a pile of shit. I'm sorry.
It's not even that. The distance between the rest of the team and the front three is too vast.
Yeah, they were sat back, weren't they? They were sat back, and
there's too much distance. So if the front three are working their socks off and they do happen to win the ball, but then lose it again, I mean, you know, the opposition team have got 20, 30 yards to run into. They're on top of you. They're on your goal. Look, ultimately, we can blame the keeper. You can blame the defence. You can blame who you want. But ultimately, the issue will always stem from centre midfield because...
Yeah, that's the engine room job. We've been saying it for years.
It don't matter who plays there. If they're playing in a certain way, they're not really supporting anybody.
I mean, they're literally. I'm watching sort of Paqueta and Potts at the moment. They're just fucking. They look fucked. Not Potts, but Paqueta does. They've been run ragged.
Mate, no one. You know, if a team can outpass you and move the ball around you, you're chasing shadows. Yeah, that is fucking. That is. Well,
you're in a rondo, aren't you? For 90 minutes. Look, you can say all you want. Chelsea have got far better team than us, right? But they ain't played that well. They ain't played that well in this game, mate. They actually haven't.
Well, I disagree. I think the way they move the ball is so much quicker than us for a start. The speed through their midfield, the speed in transition is chalk and cheese compared to ours. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my point is,
of course it is.
But my point is, you only have to get the fucking ball moving, and you know it's a different ball game. We're just static. We've just been so standoffish. And going back to what you said about Alvarez, you know, look, I'm not saying if we would have had Alvarez, we would have won. But how many players have been booked in this team again? Who's been booked?
None of them.
Right.
And that ain't a good. Yeah, but that ain't a good thing. People
come
away and they'll say that's a good thing. Mate, I want to see someone fucking. Do you know what I mean? Kick someone up in the air.
Mate, listen, they're 5-1 down. They should be fucking livid. Someone should have just.
Did you see in the first half when they was taking the piss, knocking the ball backwards and forwards between each other? Casiano and Enzo. One of them deserved being booted up in the fucking air.
This game, after 2 games, you would be forgiven for thinking this was a game in around April, and we're in a relegation battle. And this is like the one that puts us to bed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has got a feel of that about it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not blaming Callum Wilson, but he switched Callum Wilson for Fulkrug as if Fulkrug did anything wrong.
I know.
He had no service. He had nothing to work with. And then you take him off and you change the personnel behind him, i.e. bring Potts on. All right, hasn't made a difference. But my point is, he needs better players behind him to provide service. And
well, Fulkrug and Paqueta were the only ones with any physicality that was really battling them.
Let me tell you something. Fulkrug is no fucking mug, right?
No.
Fulkrug will not accept that he deserved to be subbed off at half time, right?
I reckon I can almost call what's happened there. I reckon Fulkrug's gone in there and lost his shit at half time. I reckon that's what's happened. And he's gone. All right, you're off then.
Did you see him before the game? Did you see him before the game in the huddle? Bowen's the
Yeah.
captain,
Yeah,
and
he was
Fulkrug's the one
talking.
fucking talking.
Yeah.
Fulkrug's the one talking. And again, look,
You don't
you're
need
going to go over
you
the
don't
old...
you don't need the armband to be a captain, do you?
No, you don't. But let me tell you something. I'm not being horrible to Jared Bowen. He ain't a captain material, mate.
He's not. No, not
He's
at all.
too nice. He's too nice.
Hang on, I
He's
didn't
too
read
nice
this.
to be a captain.
JM says, I've just left the game, Nick, with my old man. Fan shouting Sullivan out. Bad atmosphere. Well, that's good. I've got the sound turned off now because I'm listening to John. But yeah, it's good. It's good to hear they're doing that. It needs
Someone
to
tried
be
to run on
that.
the pitch. Someone tried to run on the pitch when the fifth goal went in.
Oh fuck! I'm not surprised, but the thing is, though, mate. Right, what I do want to see happen. Look, we can all see what's going to happen with Potter here. He's going to go. This ain't even about Potter, really. The writing's on the wall. But what I don't want to happen is this. You know, it ain't. We shouldn't even really, because, like I said, there's no point calling for Potter's head. He's going to go. He's failing.
This is my point.
Yeah, he's going to go. We've got to focus on him, because what I don't want is for Sullivan to hold him up as a sacrificial lamb, and then to blame him, and for all the fans to take it and almost give Sullivan a clean slate because he sacked him and we're going to go again. We can't be doing that.
But this is what I was trying to say to you earlier, right? You know, in the WhatsApp group when like people talk about Potter more than they talk about Sullivan, and I get it. You have to talk about Potter in terms of tactics and team selection. I totally get it. But this is just going to be a constant case of rinse and repeat. This ain't going to solve anything. He puts every manager up as a sacrificial lamb. Or does he not?
He does it every time. Every time. And it not just
He
managers.
does.
He done it with
Everything runs out the same
Tim.
scenario. All goes the same way.
You know, he's gonna blame. I mean, look. I will say, you know, he has done himself no favours whatsoever. With he's done himself no. What's happened here? Is Diouf going off or no? Oh, he just mullered Neto, did he?
Yeah.
Well, at least it.
I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm you know, I'm one of Paqueta's biggest fans, but I don't know if Chelsea are just physically stronger, but they're just knocking our boys off the ball willy nilly. And you know what? They only had a fucking 2-week fucking summer break from that World Cup.
Yeah, but at the same time, like we said before, though, John, in that midfield, you need more than Paqueta. It's like up front, you need more than just Bowen and Fulkrug. So when Paqueta was out there on the left, it's like we were slagging Kudus off. It weren't Kudus' fault. It's the way that we're playing. It's this shit system. It's like it all goes back. It's like, look, we can slag off the defenders until the cows come home. We can slag off the goalkeepers. You know, the goalkeepers keep making mistakes, whether it's Areola or Hermansen, the defenders. But you know what? If you fix that central midfield, that covers for a multitude of sins. It does, doesn't it? It really does. It's like if you've got a good, solid midfield.
Listen. How many people did we say? How many people did we see on Twitter or social media say, "How can you be upset about Alvarez going? He's our worst. He's our worst midfielder."
Yeah, we've got fans who ain't got a fucking clue, mate. I'm sorry. We've got fans that haven't got a fucking clue. It's like in that game. Where one of the games just recently, I know, but it's like in one of those games just recently where James Ward-Prowse, I can't think what one it was. It might have been a little game where we literally had all of our team behind the ball, and in that game, Ward-Prowse was just in sideways and backwards mode. That's all he was doing. He was doing his rebound ball thing. Paqueta's picking the ball up, looking forward. There's no one, no runners, nothing. So who is going to look better in that instance? James Ward-Prowse or a player whose instinct is to go forward? Yeah. It's a system. We make good players look shit and shit players look good.
The thing is, but this is the thing, right? It's not just under Potter. Like, for example, you know, it looks like Fulkrug is going to be part of the fucking... He's going to be part of the strikers' fucking graveyard that is West Ham, right? And we cannot keep... What is it with this club? What is it with this club where we're ruining play? We are taking international... We're getting international players, right? And we are devaluing them.
I know.
We are devaluing overnight international players, captains of international teams, strikers of Germany. You know,
Skamaka
as
well.
Players like that. The club is a fucking toxic poison chalice, mate.
And what I'm worried about now, going back to what I said earlier on, you know there is going to be a massive reaction to this from the club now. In the last 9 days, we will go out and scattergun and just go and buy a load of fucking players. But you know what? It ain't going to be... We bought a load of players in the last window. It didn't help us. It didn't help us. There's got to be a strategy to who you're signing, and the thing is, this is why I think more so now than ever, we needed to get the business done before the season even started. Because I don't know what you think, John, but to other players looking at this, we're infinitely more unattractive now. Infinitely more unattractive.
100%. 100%.
We should have got them in early.
What are you selling the players now?
When you ain't kicked a
what
ball,
are you selling? What are you selling the players?
When you ain't kicked a ball, you can sell them a dream. You can sell them a load of bollocks. You can say this is what we're going to do. Blah 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 blah. We're going to get this player in, that player in. You can't now. You can't. They're not going to buy into it. Oh, what minute you on?
I'm 88.
Oh right, I'm not that far off.
88-30. Free kick to West Ham. Edge of the box. Could
James
he break?
Ward-Prowse.
Could he equal Beckham's record?
Oh fuck me. Are they saying it on the commentary? It makes me sick. That does.
No, I've turned the commentary off, mate. If I'm honest.
Fucking hell. Well, this is just depressing, really, mate. Can you see where a win's going to come from in the next 6 games?
No.
Because
we got Wolves Tuesday in the cup, haven't we?
Yeah, that don't really count. It's a cup game, but I think we could win that. I hope we do anyway. But the league, Nottingham Forest, fucking Palace, Tottenham.
Spurs,
I mean, Palace we might, because Palace
Everton.
didn't very good the other day. I suppose it depends who they buy.
What, in Europe?
Yeah, they looked a bit poor in Europe, didn't they? Against
Yeah, but that team they played, they sat a lot of men behind the ball, really, and it you know, it just stinks of relegation, mate. And I'm just sick. You know, they cut to that fucking. They cut to that oxygen thief sitting up in the stand in his fucking military jacket with his fucking wife, and he's got no expression on his face. He don't really care. He just, as long as we finish above the relegation zone, that's all that ever fucking matters. He'll bring in another manager, very like-minded, you know. And this is why I don't have a go at the managers straight away, because I get it, but ultimately, mate, it's never going to stop. It's always going to be the same until this cunt's gone, and I can't see him going.
I mean, look, he will have to go, Potter, because we can't go down without a fight. We've got to try. And we're going to go down with a whimper with this bloke in charge. So he's going to have to go. They're going to have to roll the dice again. But, yeah, you're right. Look, you are
who's
right.
there? But who's... He's only going to bring in managers that are out of work. He don't buy no one out. So it'd be Sean Dyche, like you said.
Who
can get?
It's who we are, mate. It's who we are, mate.
Well, Ange.
Yeah, Ange in.
You imagine our fucking defence being even more exposed.
Oh, because you imagine it would be bad with these defenders, wouldn't it?
Jesus Christ, mate.
I'd still rather have him. I'd still rather have him than Potter. Was there a
No,
penalty?
I know you would. I don't know. I think they've called for one, but I'm not sure he's given it.
West Ham?
No, against West Ham. Looks like it's being VAR checked, maybe. They played it to the back post. Neto headed it against the Gued's hand, but the VAR checking it.
I'll do us a favour. I mean, they've
no
got enough.
penalty.
Ain't five enough.
I think he's got the worst. I think Potter's now got the worst record in his first so many home games or something.
10 games. The first 10 home games of any West Ham manager's tenure, he has got the worst record officially.
Because I think it was Pardew and it might have been Pardew and Grant had 9 points from 10 games.
Well, Pardew, it was Roder and Grant.
Was it Roder?
Yeah, Roder and Grant in the first 10 games. So he's breaking records. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to be honest. When we got Potter, I was actually fairly optimistic. I genuinely was. People said I shouldn't have been, but I was.
Yeah.
I don't remember. You'll pull up all the stats about how bad Brighton were at the end of his tenure, but obviously that's why he was released from the role.
Yeah, mate. Look. But in free,
I don't remember them. I don't remember them being this abject, though, Nick.
No. But them being shit at home is not unusual. Like I said to you, with his built team, that is a shock. This is a shocking stat. So in his third year, which was when his team was built, because he left a few games into the fourth year. So in that third season, he had 2 separate 3-month periods at home without a win, and one of those 3-month periods there was no goal scored. So he's the way that he sets up and his style and everything else. It's not conducive to scoring goals, mate. It's just not. Unfortunately,
But I don't ever remember. I didn't watch Brighton week in week out. What I mean, I don't ever remember Brighton. I don't know.
Is
I
that-
don't remember.
is that
I don't
bec- is that
remember loads
because-
of criticism?
but is that because but Brighton fans wouldn't, because I think he improved them. But what I'm saying is with I think all we remember is that whenever we faced Brighton, they used to outplay us, didn't they, and beat us.
Yeah, game
Used
over.
to happen.
Game over.
Used to happen every time.
Game over
5-1.
where I am.
Finished. Fucking hell.
That
All right.
Esteval looked good, didn't he? That young Brazilian 18-year-old Esteval, whatever his name is.
Yeah, the one that played with Guilherme, and Guilherme can't get a fucking minute. I know he's injured at the moment, but he wouldn't have got a minute anyway, would he? Well, he might do now.
Too young.
Do you reckon he's gonna bin the back five now, or do you reckon he'll go back to it again?
If he don't bin the back five, then he's a dead man walking. If he ain't already, if I'm honest with you. I mean, he's on the pitch now, he's going around shaking all the players' hands. Look, no manager, we've had this debate. No manager wants his best players sold. No manager, but if you're right in what you think about, he don't like big characters like Alvarez and Kudus, then he's probably only got himself to blame. I mean, if that's true, I don't know what to believe anymore, mate. Honestly, I'm so fucking
It's
past
hard.
it now.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? I mean, I do believe it.
It is hard to believe. You're right.
But it's unbelievable, because surely you just want to do the best that you can do, and these players can help you do it.
Well, yeah,
It doesn't make any
it's cutting your nose off despite your face, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
why would
yeah.
you get rid of world-class international players, which is what Alvarez and Kudus both are? Now, people will say, Kudus wanted to go, his head was turned last season, he didn't play well. And people will say, I've heard Alvarez was a bad egg in the changing room and all that. I mean, I don't believe that Alvarez was a bad egg.
I don't believe it at all.
believe that. No,
I reckon he was probably outspoken and the type of player that would say something if he felt it.
He's a captain.
Yeah.
He's passionate.
Yeah.
He's Mexican. He's
Yeah.
a captain. He's a leader.
Yeah.
You want that, like you said. You don't have to be captain to be.
No, to be a leader. Yeah.
Who's that? Who just said that? Oh, was that?
I don't know.
Oh, Callum Flowers. Pull that comment up, Nick. Met John in the week. Yeah, he met me on the taxi rank. Nice to meet you, mate. Don't worry about it. But yeah, nice to meet you as well, mate.
Is that the bloke who you gave your autograph to that you told me?
Yeah. He wanted to sign the autograph. Yeah.
Where is he?
He was smaller than Mickey. He was smaller than Mickey. Only joking, Callum. Mate, honestly.
Right. Well, look. I'm gonna jump on for a review, so you're welcome to jump on and just have a chat about it again. I'm gonna have about a 15-minute break. Gonna go on StreamYard.
Yeah, you have to send me the link.
We don't need to. You can just log in. StreamYard. You can do it, John, because you done a live stream the other day and didn't tell me, and I thought I'd been hacked.
Yeah, that was on my phone. I don't know why my phone's easier to log in.
I actually did. It just popped up. It went Claret and Booze have gone live. I was like, what the fuck? But
we'll talk about this shit.
All right. Anyway, we'll speak to you in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, sweet. Bye.
In a bit. Bye.